Oh yeah. Well, hey guys. I know that this has been a work in progress. I was pretty confident I stripped the screw out, and I was going to try to do whatever I could to fix it. I tried the balloon technique where you stick the screwdriver through a balloon. No work. I finally just gave up and I tried silicone. And if you don't know what silicone is, a WD-40 is a silicone spray. It's what I always called it. I try not to use brand names whenever I speak. I don't know. It's something about. When I was in high school, I had a friend named Norman, and he always made fun of us because he was from Canada, which is going to be our 51st state soon. So, jokes on him. No, but anyway, he always says, "Why do you guys say Kleenex? It's a facial tissue or whatever." And I was like, we just always do. So it was one of those things that I learned that if you want to talk internationally, you got to use actual, what the terms mean, not the. I know you're like, I'm getting a lecture on how to speak internationally. Well, anyway, so silicone spray. I kept saying silicone spray to people. I was like, I don't know, but you can use WD-40 one. Well, that's what I meant. All right, so that didn't work. So eventually I got into the screwdriver, got the smallest bit I had, tried to drill that thing out. And yes, there was definitely some metal bubbling up from in there. But eventually my drill bit broke, and it was because I got the cheap drill bits. I should have got like a carbon one or a diamond one or something. Yeah, diamond, like I can afford that. So I should have got a carbon one at least. And they make them. I don't know. I was like, well, I'm not feeling like going anywhere today. It's too cold. Just got a lot to do around here. I've been like, man, I keep putting this off, and I keep putting this off, and so I don't want to end up screwing it up. So here he is. And while there's water inside of him now because I had to keep washing that off, I thought, you know what I should have done? And I should have put like some ooze inside of him. Like have him like be like Pulsar with the insides. So here is my Super Joe. His neck's going to be a little loose, unfortunately, because I never could get this side open. I finally got a screwdriver in there on this side and pried and popped. I did find out that this is held on by a little ball that's going up from here into this. I thought it was going to be held by here, but there is a ball going into this little part right here. And it's really wobbly when these screws aren't in. When the screws are in, it's obviously now tight again. Just don't over tighten your screws. So now I don't have a screw in that side at all. It doesn't seem to affect it. His arm is still pretty stiff. I mean, it's like, I thought it might make it fall off easily. If anything, I might need to tighten up this side a little bit. May not have put it all the way in yet. But the head is from White Elephant Toy. I have several heads to choose from, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go with clear because it's clearly what I need. Get it? And then he's got gold pieces. So here's the Super Joe armor. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit his body, but if I put some clothes on him, which I don't even know if it'll go over that head of his. Okay. But if I can find some really cool clothing for him, and I did have something I'm getting dark on later on this week sometime. I'm afraid I'm going to scratch that paint off again doing this back and forth. All right, because that paint right there. And the neck is a little loose because, well, I'm pretty sure it's because I don't have it tight over here. I thought it was going to be up and down loose because I thought it had pretty wide rim, but not really. No, not really. All right, so here's an original 1980s Mego. And I did find out whenever I was talking about this, I was like, I thought they had two parts for the arm. No, the Type 1 body has like, only two parts where you see there's three different parts, or well, three out, in, out. Well, it's only out and in, or whatever. So I'm actually getting a Luke Duke to go with my Bo Duke. I don't think I ever had a Bo Duke. Oh, and here's the girl I got for $10. And you can see there's kind of a theme with my favorites. But that's not always true. Laguna Blue was blue in wave one. But this is one of her outfits actually, and it fits her actually fine. So that's kind of weird. This is actually from the original series, the Generation 1. So I wonder if the new series, and I need to find my Generation 1, these girls or whatever. I got a few of them still left. Because I wonder if she got a bigger body in the new ones. Like all of them got different new body types. But this outfit that's fitting her does not look like it would actually fit her. So she is wearing an Egyptian outfit. And she kind of looks like she's Egyptian, sort of, kind of, with a water moccasins, or not water moccasins, that's a snake. And I was talking about, somebody's like saying something about, oh, you like the new bandless bodies? No. Here's my Green Lantern I was talking about. He's on a DC stand. I don't think that's his stand. I think that's actually Superboy's stand. But when Superboy went on clearance for $5, I was like, Well, shoot, I might as well buy him just for the standalone. He's got the thing about him is he doesn't have the double jointed knees or something, because like his knees, he only bends this far, and that's what I'm really not happy with. Other than that, the new bandless bodies that Mego is using, they're not the worst, but what's up with this? Obviously, this is called the S body, and it bends way farther. So he has a full articulation in his knee. Now, I do have some black tights, but I'm saving them for my, you know what's ironic? The green and black guy, it's coming, I like green and black here, and everybody knows my favorite DC superhero is Green Lantern. Everybody thinks, oh, it's Superman. Here is not a Super Joe, but this is a supersized Super Joe. Zartan is about the same size as the original Super Joes. That's one of the things when I first saw them, I was like, oh my gosh, I love these. So here he is next to an 8-inch figure with a slightly larger head. Because you can tell this is, the head is definitely, let me put it back to back. It's definitely bigger. So this is not a Super Joe body. This is a Mego body. It's called the S body. It's got double joints in the arms and the knees, and it's an all-around great body. I really like this body a lot. All right, so here's some other alternatives that I have. I just kind of put everything in this bucket. Here's another clear connector. So here's a clear connector. Here's a skin color connector. Here's a skin color head with a red eye and another red eye. They didn't send a green eye. I contacted them. Somebody, whoever was answering emails, said they'll pass it along. I haven't heard back from them. I don't think that means they're bad. It probably just, maybe they're on vacation. Who knows? I'm trying to have faith. This is a glow-in-the-dark S-body female. And there's no screws in her whatsoever. So probably because you don't have to put something in there for the head like this. So once I put a head on this, I'm like, that's it. I'm not moving that head again. And once I put clothes on him, I think this will fit better. Now, here's the pants I have for my Super Joe when I get him this week. These are actually from Barbie. Now, Barbie's clothing will fit Mego's, except for the shoes, obviously. But the feet on Mego's are slightly smaller than Ken's. So Ken can't wear these, but these guys can. They're a little loose on him. So whenever I get the Super Joe, he is going to have a bigger, slightly bigger body, slightly very different body, I guess. I don't know yet. I have a few Super Joes out in body bags somewhere. I'm not about to go outside. It's freaking cold today. It's like 40s. It's in the 40s, and it's probably now it's in the 50s. Eventually, it's going to get to 75 today. So I hope so, because I really want to get... Oh, I put a few more robots. Last night, the cats decided to investigate this area. So I'm definitely going to put... I need to put Cookie Monster's cookie in his hand. If you look back there, you'll see a few things. I added 2 new robots again. The captain, the what is it called? The pirate ship one. And then I also added right there in the middle. Oh, I need to fix him. His red horse is bigger than his. Anyway. So yeah, I like robots that are not technically Transformers, but they're amazing in my personal opinion. And then Rating will go in the middle, and then whichever one I pick to go on the side. I will definitely get out both Wild Force Megazord, Jumbo Machiner, and the 18-inch one, which is the Asteroid Megazord, if I still have it. I hope I do. Definitely figure out which one of those should go on the side beside of Rating. All right, so that's some stuff up there. And then down here, I still haven't got this quite worked out, because it's going to give me a lot of room if I push everything to the back. Like, I'm going to keep the treasure chest. I don't know about those little things I got, the little pink and purple and aqua colored trays. I thought about having them up against the thing. Nah. The Lego things, I have one that's full of those little figures that were like mostly Marvel heroes, but then some are the DC superheroes. And then I got one that's pretty much, I think it's empty. I think this one might be the empty one. Yeah. So I don't know. Still trying to decide like how to do it, but I just wanted to get this done. This right now is my currently favorite Monster High. Her earrings are getting on my nerves though. All right, so speaking of Barbie clothes that would work, here's something I usually use for like Mego figures. It's those basketball uniforms. These shoes will fit, oh, what is his name? Not Todd, but the other guy, Kevin, I think. I don't think they'll fit the Mego guys. Oh, I was in the middle of putting his pants on. So these pants are for Barbie. They're kind of baggy on him. Well, I hope they fit better on the Darkon I'm getting. I keep want to say Zarkon, but that's Star Blazers. Yeah, they're really baggy. Now they do make them in different sizes. This is the Yoga made to move Barbie pants. I just threw them in there because I was like, hey, that would be really cool on Darkon to give him some pants because he looks like he's just running around in his underwear, which I'm not particularly a fan of. Here's the shoes, and oh, I think they will fit. They're probably a little skinny, but yeah, they fit. They fit just fine. I usually use these on like Teen Skipper and what is that boy again? Kevin? Is it Kevin? I can't remember off the top of my head. And you can clearly see they're smaller than these, so they actually feel a little bit better. And they do have socks. She has her own socks for the Barbie ones, and they also have these things that go around their knees that I guess basketball players play in. I don't know. I don't watch basketball. Now the coats may fit. They're a little bit more. Here's the basketballs. They fit because I think they're undersized, really. Some of the stuff that is made for Barbie is really undersized, like the furniture. All right. He's missing his shoulder pads. The shirt would fit fine, but yeah. Where's the shorts are on another person right now. That's why I had that. Here's the shorts that are made for Atomic Mike, which is what his head represents. I'm not sure what I want to put him in. Also, he comes with a white t-shirt. Again, I'm not sure if I want to go with this. And the other head I got was the silver head, which I was going to make him kind of like a time traveler from the Micronauts. But I figured clear. I should go with the clear. The glow in the dark one, I might put the silver one on it. I don't want to just put this on here just for the sake of putting it on there, but also, if I put it on there, I can see how this fits, because it just needs a little bit of gappage like thing. It's pliable. And of course the helmet's going to fit perfectly because it's made for that head. So when I get Darkon, he's going to come with a black helmet and a black one of these dog tags, a belt, I think, and boots. And he's already got black underwear on. So I didn't think much about it when I was a kid, but I used to pretend like mine was called Green Lightning because I did get him. When I got him when I was a kid, I got him at not a flea market. I got him at actually a yard sale, and all he had was his Green Lightning bolt. And so and they said, "Oh, don't forget this. This is the Green Lightning bolt." It goes with me. I was like, "Okay," and I called him Green Lightning, and I pretended like he was kind of like Green Lantern from another alternate universe. I knew he was from G.I. Joe or Super Joe. I just didn't know who he was because he was the only figure made in year 2 of that series, from what I understand. So, Warriors, come out and play. So back in the day, the best articulated bodies for Barbie were these basketball players. So I got every one of them in both colors. And then started switching out the figures with their heads and everything. And then they got even better bodies. And so, of course, I kept upgrading. Although I do like the elastic in them, and some of the older ones have elastic in them. Okay, so getting that over, because it gives a little bit more padding to his chest, because it's a little loosey-goosey right there. I wonder if I can like use some kind of straps or something to strap it in better. I don't know, how do you make it a little bit tighter on him? And then, there we go. So I got everything in place. He looks like he's wearing a dress. Or I could put the Mike Powers outfit on him. I just really wanted, there was $5 for this Mike Powers outfit with this, and the socks. I wish they came with some shoes, though. All right. But the only shoes I got for him are either the sneakers from this. I'm trying to think if there's something else. Yeah, let's see. The socks on these are longer, and they are meant to go at an angle. So the socks on him are shorter, and these are more like crew socks. I know it's Transformers Tuesday, but we're transforming him from, what's all this black stuff all over the table? Maybe it's stuff out of his back because, you know, that metal. It's one thing I had to be really careful with was not shattering it and making it go in my eyes. That's why I hate working with them to drill out something like that. Yeah, that looks a little goofy. Alright, so which one's better? I can always put the sock on this foot and then put the shoe on. Although the socks are kind of the goofy part. Alright, for what he's wearing, probably the black and white shoe looks better, but I got plenty of these in different colors and sizes and shapes. Okay, there we go. All right, so there is my, I don't know what I'm going to call him yet. Like he's got the Super Joe Atomic Mike's head on, or Super Joe Unlimited, I should say. I do have a cowboy hat. He'd be a pretty cool looking cowboy. Where did I put the cowboy hats? I don't think they're in here. And I got 2 extra heads, and if they ever send the green one, I'll have a green eye head. Not sure what to do with these because they don't really fit on anything else. I don't think they'll fit on a Ken doll, not to my knowledge. Try to think like the older Kens that have the side-to-side movement. It's a better skin quality, but I'm not giving up Bo Duke for that. And let's see, does Bo Duke need a coat? He needs a flannel shirt, which I definitely have flannel shirts. Just gotta get them out. So one of the things I like about these fashion figures, or whatever you want to call them, these Mego figures, I like being able to change them up, make them, it's a little bit like customizing them, changing their outfits, but I'm not a big like, oh, I want to change their outfit every day. No, once I get an outfit, I'm telling you right now, the only Ken I had as a kid is still wearing the same thing he wore for the last 40 some years. It's a little bit oversized, and it's also buttoned on the wrong side because for us men, we know that left goes over right. So yeah, it's oversized for him. He's smaller than Kevin too. I don't know if there's a modern doll out the same size as Kevin because they kind of give up on making any boy dolls. Even Ken only gets like $2 a year now. All right, so he needs a flannel shirt instead, really. And I got some. All right, so yeah, that definitely is not going to stay on him. I just wanted to throw it on there and see how this would fit better. It doesn't seem to be helping too terribly much. Still very baggy. But that doesn't mean I don't have to put on just him. I mean, I got other figures here. Plus, I'm afraid I'm going to scratch that paint off right there. I'm afraid I already scratched it. We got green gold lantern. Or, you know, the comic book, what was it? Green, it was Green Lantern and Iron Man mixed together. Iron Lantern, that was it. Got Iron Lantern. Yeah, and there's a hole right there for the foot, and there's no holes in their feet. So yeah, no, I don't know. I got some of the shorts somewhere else. I could just put on the shorts that came for Atomic Mike. That matches. Yeah, I'm a guy. I can't tell. Let me take the shoes off. It'd be easier to put it because the shoes are very rubbery. So quiet here right now. I'm not used to all this quietness. It's too quiet. I can hear some kind of machine running somewhere. Okay, so there's the Atomic Mike shorts. Sure, looks like it's eating him alive, like he's swimming in that shirt. Now, I always said, like, for Barbie, that was like the city they lived in. So it was like they go to, or it's like a fashion thing. Like, it's not like, you know, like Izod, I guess. I can't remember a brand name. So there he is with shorts and a shirt on, and he's translucent. Or he's actually technically clear. He is translucent and clear. All right, well, there is the Mego body with the head on. The head is a little bit big compared to what, you know, you see most Mego heads that are smaller. And it seems like, now that I'm looking at it, he's got less of a neck. But whatever. I mean, I don't, like I said, I can't wait. I'm going to be getting it this week, and also getting the Micronauts this week. They've been shipped out. So today was supposed to be Micro Monday. If I'd have gotten them, I could have made Micro Monday today. No, what's today? Today's Tuesday. Wait, I'm getting mixed up. Today is Tuesday. Okay, I was going to do Micro Monday yesterday. Is what I was going to do. I knew I was going to make a Micro Monday to get ready for it, but all right. I don't know. What do you think? Should I just go ahead and, for now, put him in nothing? Because I mean, basically, he's like an android sort of. Like I said, I really, when I had his head off and I was getting water in there, and there probably is going to be moisture trapped in there forever, I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool? And here's where I drilled it out, because it was stripped and I couldn't do anything with it. And if the head is loose, you could put a rubber band in there, like those really like small clear bands that people put on their teeth. They go in there and pat it pretty well. That's what I had to do to some other ones. Right? Yeah. I like how big their shoulders are. They're bigger than the originals. The originals, when you try to put their arms down to their side, it's like it pops out a joint. I remember Superman used to have that problem all the time. Yeah, but they're great. I love these figures. They're fantastic. Wait, did I get these black shoes with him? I think I did. Now I think about it, because I think I automatically just popped them onto him because he needed some, and they look better for him. So okay, they did come with some shoes. I just completely forgot until now. That suit did, because it came with socks. I mean, that makes more sense. I was like, why did it not come with shoes? And the shoes fit him just fine, although I could put the socks on there too. Let me see how the socks fit. So if you're thinking about getting into like Mego or re-getting into it, like I said, since 2018, it's been no better time than now, because they've been putting out more Mego stuff. And I'm very happy about it, because this and Micronauts are my two favorite 70s toys. Now you might think, well, why don't you like Shogun Warriors in the 70s? I do, but they were so expensive. I mean, I guess, I don't know, when I think of the 70s, I think of Mego Micronauts and Mego 8-inch like figures, period. So let's see. It feels about the same. I mean, the socks don't really seem to help that much. This is a little bit wiggle. There's not much wiggle here. His pants seem to be displaced by the socks, so I think I'll do it without the socks. Plus, the socks are really making it hard to get his shoe off, which can be helpful sometimes if you don't want his shoe to come off easily. All right, there we go. And then she's got the same body as this lady right here. You know, you see the joints, the different hands though. The knees are the same. The feet are different though. These are like some kind of weird disc feet, like a ball joint on the bottom. These, I guess they could trade them out. Maybe they decided that. See how floppy mine is? Maybe they decided to switch them out to the new feet, or those feet are being new, I suppose. All right. So right now we got her as my stand-in for Daisy Duke. I guess if Daisy Duke was Cherokee, Luke Duke is coming, and we got their friend Cooter, the atomic robo man. It's like he can fix anything because he is robotic, I guess. And I wonder if it'd be nice if you could switch him out easily. I think his hands come off or his feet come off. Not sure. Anyway, I was thinking it'd be kind of cool if I can switch him out and make him more robotic-y. All right. Well, I just wanted to give you an update on this figure because I finally got the drill. I finally got the head on is my main thing, because I just kept putting it off because I kept thinking, what if I strip the screw completely? And then I finally just put the silicone in there, let it set for a few minutes, try to get this screwdriver to get in there and get it out. I just couldn't do it. It just wouldn't do it. It was just, I was turning against nothing. This one was pretty easy to get out. These were very easy to get out. It's just this one screw will not come out. Now I got to remember, I also got a glow-in-the-dark guy somewhere. So I need to make an actual crate for just my Mego figures. So, and I'll put Super Joe as part of the Mego figures. Oh, Aquaman's in the car still. Now, who else is hanging out somewhere? Ahora's in there somewhere. So yeah, I need to get them all together. And then there's a whole bunch out in the building. Like all the Kiss figures, Star Trek figures, some other figures. I can't think off the top of my head. There's 2 Ultramen. Yeah. Well, if it gets nicer, I guess it's starting to get nice outside. So I'm going to go outside and see if I can, because the crate, it needs to be on the top anyway. Even though it's a really big crate, it's also really light because these jumbo machine doors pretty light. So I'm going to go out and try to see if I can get out there and get that done, get her done right now. Bye.